Hey, Wes with UltraSafe Driving. If you do have a desire to drive better, to drive safer, and you're enjoying the tips that I'm putting on this channel, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Again, being safer is just part of it. You'll experience less stress when you drive safer, and you'll probably save some money. It'll be ethical when you drive safer. It may not feel like it, but it actually is. So if you have a desire to drive safer, awesome, fantastic. But you might be thinking, where do I start? There's a lot of information. There's a lot of good tips and strategies. You might find that you might realize you have a lot of bad habits that you want to try and fix. Where do you start? Well, just start with maybe something bigger like following distance, or maybe your speed. Maybe cut down on your speed a little bit. Another thing is start with trying to leave your house early, which that could be one of the toughest things of all, because you might have to, if you leave early, you might have to wake up earlier, and you might have to go to bed earlier, and you might have to cut some things out. So, but as you know, being in a rush is a huge cause of wrecks and stress and aggression. So choose something that you feel like that you can probably improve upon. Maybe one thing big, like following distance or speed, staggered positioning in the roadway, don't drive next to somebody else. Maybe you might want to adjust your lane position a little bit more. Another thing is maybe have a maybe a secondary goal, a secondary habit you want to form, such as putting on your seatbelt correctly, making sure you lock the doors as soon as you get in the car, making sure your visibility is good, your mirrors are adjusted properly, taking a little more time to think about adjusting your mirrors properly and adjusting them properly. Think about some of the things around you in your vehicle, like things hanging from your rear view mirror that you probably shouldn't have. And to me, that's a one-time thing. I mean, you have something hanging from your rear view mirror, you take it down. But that's good. That's good. That's good thinking. There are millions of reasons for wrecks, and rather than sit back and say, "Oh, well, I can't prevent every wreck, and it's just inevitable, and there's nothing I can do, and there's just too much," just start with little things. Start with little things. Some things are a simple one-time thing, like taking something down from your rear view mirror that you shouldn't have hanging from your rear view mirror. Another thing might be tougher, as in locking the doors when you get in the car. So you might think about a secondary thing that you do wrong. Perhaps your hand position on the steering wheel is not good, and you should actually be steering with your hands in a better position. And again, if you learn some new knowledge and you learn some good safe driving tips, strategies, rather than say, "Oh, okay, that sounds good, I'll try to do that," just make a point of it. Write it down. Put it on a sticky note. Following distance, and then maybe hand position or something like that, and that will really help get you started off to driving safer.